For the past many days, Tamil Nadu has been abuzz with reports that Jallikattu will be back this Pongal season. This despite a Supreme Court order of 2014 May that very clearly says that unless the Animal Welfare Board of India gives its approval, Jallikattu, the bull taming sport practiced in southern part of Tamil Nadu during the Pongal season, cannot return. Now, India today has learned that the Environment Ministry is not pleased with the board members for not falling in line and facilitating a return of the sport with reasonable precautions, because ahead of the Tamil Nadu elections, almost all political parties from the BJP to the DMK to the AIADMK want Jallikattu back. Why? Because they want the votes of the community that plays the sport in and around Madurai in the southern part of Tamil Nadu. And our sources say that if the members do not agree, they could even be shown the door. My colleague Ajay Anandan now joins me from Chennai. Akshay, you have been speaking to politicians across the spectrum in Tamil Nadu. They seem pretty bullish on the return of this bull taming sport. What gives them the confidence?
Sudhir, if you see last year in 2015, Jallikattu did not happen. That was the first time in the history of Jallikattu that the sport didn't take place. Now with the centre, the BJP supporting it and the AIADMK in the state supporting it, it is very it's a situation where the politicians are very confident that this might come back, and there's a lot of pressure on the activists and animal welfare board in the state. Most of the people that we've spoken to have said that there's a lot of pressure to give a positive review, and this is the reason why politicians in the state are very confident about the fact.
Right. Thanks a lot, Akshay, for joining us there with that update. Joining me now from Chennai is the Vice Chairman of the Animal Welfare Board of India, Dr. Jenna Krishna. Dr. Jenna Krishna, given that the centre has made its intentions very clear, Prakash Javadekar, the Environment Minister, going on record saying that expect some good news on Jallikattu by the 1st of January. What are the options before members like you in the Animal Welfare Board?
The board has to go only by what the law says. And the law has given us a mandate to protect the animals. The Supreme Court have given directions in May 2014, based not only on a notification issued by the ministry in 2011, but on the fact that cruelty is an intrinsic, integral part of the entire event. There is no way in which Jallikattu can be conducted without cruelty to the animals. This has been recorded. The Supreme Court viewed voluminous evidence, and this was in spite of the fact that the organizers knew that they were being recorded, videographed and observed.
Right. Dr. Jenna Krishna, do stay on with us. My colleague spoke to one of your colleagues, Mr. Ajay Anandan, who is member of the Animal Welfare Board in Bengaluru, and this is what he had to say.
We have with us member of the Animal Welfare Board, Mr. Anandan. Sir, thank you so much for joining us today. There is a lot of controversy, especially with regards to the Jallikattu game, where the Supreme Court has said that the opinion of the Animal Welfare Board must be considered before any kind of alteration is made to bringing the game back. But now, sir, there is information that the board members will be sacked if they do not really comply with this whole theory of bringing the game back.
I'm not aware of any such pressure from government side. I know that there has been some pressure from some quarters in Tamil Nadu for bringing back Jallikattu. But as far as I am concerned, I'm not aware of any pressure from Government of India side to pressurize the board members.
So what has been the stand taken by these units in Tamil Nadu who have been pressurizing? What is their contention?
Their contention is a traditional game. It's a game of valor, so it should be allowed to be continued.
So if need be, would the members of the board be prepared to get sacked?
The board's stand has been very consistent that Jallikattu should be banned. So when the Supreme Court judgment was passed, it was hailed as the historic judgment, and the board was very happy about it. After that, we have had a couple of meetings of the board, and in all the meetings, the members have supported the Supreme Court decision. So, I think the members will stand by its original stand that Jallikattu should be banned.
So, would you say that you would be prepared to step down if need arises so?
See, as far as I am concerned, I am ready, but I won't say about the others, and I also won't say that there has been any pressure. If there is any pressure of any stand to be taken, the chairman will convene a meeting of the board, and the board will come to a collective decision about it.
Also, my final question, so what are the options before the Animal Welfare Board, since the Supreme Court has said that the option must be considered only after consent taken from the Animal Welfare Board? So what will be the options before the board right now?
Since the board has taken a public stance that Jallikattu should be banned, I don't think it has got any other option except to stand by its original decision.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. So there is Mr. Anandan saying that the board will remain firm with respect to the decision that has been taken, that is hailing this whole ban on the Jallikattu game. With camera person Madhu, Pratibha Raman, Bengaluru, India Today.
So, Mr. Jenna Krishna, there you heard Mr. Anandan, your colleague at the Animal Welfare Board. Now, why don't you call the bluff of the politicians in Tamil Nadu? Because obviously, all this demand is being made, keeping the elections in April, May in Tamil Nadu in mind.
Some truths are self-evident. We don't have to call the bluff. Everybody knows why it's being done. The fact is that we should not permit an illegal event to take place when there is a very, very clear-cut direction from the Supreme Court.
Right. Mr. Jenna Krishna, thanks a lot for joining us here on Up South. We'll continue to track this story very closely as a decision by the Union Environment Ministry is expected in the next 24 to 48 hours.
On to some entertainment news now. Bollywood actor Salman Khan turns 50 today. A grand midnight birthday party was organized at Salman's Panvel house, where all his family members, relatives,